It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN, and you're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South, man. We are back in this thing, man. Summer just kicked off a few days ago officially, and we are in full swing, man. We are super, super active. If you've been staying tuned with the channel, with the page, man, you know we just did the YK Niece concert vlog. That's been live for about a week and some change now. If you haven't went and checked that out, make sure you go do so, man. She came and tore the house down with Overly Society, man. Shout out to the Overly Society, and shout out to my girl Busy for the invite, letting me come in, do my thing with the camera, you know, doing my vlog thing, man. It was a super dope show. Overly Society is an organization that puts on teen events. They partner with local youth organizations like the Boys and Girls Club and different youth outreach organizations, and put on safe events for the youth of Atlanta. And it was a really dope time, man. Energy was right. All the kids had a good time, and YK Niece came out to headline the show, and she did her thing, man. So make sure you go check out the YK Niece concert vlog, check out the YK Niece concert vlog out right now on the YSN Radio YouTube channel, man. It's a really dope stuff on there, man. Really dope stuff. Also, some more shameless plugs. Shout out to the people over at Cosm Atlanta, man. We definitely did our thing, bro. If you aren't following me on Instagram or TikTok, make sure you do so. You've seen all the inside information there, man. But Cosm Atlanta, brand new immersive reality space that just opened up here downtown Atlanta. And they got me, the man YSN, to DJ their grand opening. It was 2 weeks ago for Game 4, the NBA Finals, the Knicks versus the Spurs. Super dope time. Sold the place out. It was a movie, man. And then I came back a couple days later to do USA versus Paraguay with the FIFA World Cup. Also another sold out show. Also another movie, man. The energy was right both nights, and we all had a grand old time, man. So if you're ever in the Atlanta area and you want to experience something new, especially if it's a sporting event, movie, whatever's going on, you need to check out Cosm Atlanta. It is the hottest spot to be on game night. I said it time and time again, and I'll say it again time and time more. Make sure you check out Cosm Atlanta. They're having crazy events every single day with the FIFA World Cup, and football season's right around the corner. So when that kicks off, man, they're going to be swinging. So make sure you get your tickets in advance and have a good time, man. Cosm Atlanta, like I said, hottest spot on game night. You need to check it out, man. Hopefully, they'll bring me back in to DJ some more events in the future, because anytime the man YSN is there, is going to be a blast. So, Cosm Atlanta, shout out to them for having me in the building, man. It was a time, bro. It was a time. Make sure you get your tickets. You don't want to miss it. Real dope experience. So, moving into the meat and potatoes of the show, we got a lot to talk about today, man. A whole lot to talk about, man. First and foremost, want to start off on a little bit of a sad note, but we can't go on without acknowledging the passing of Tay Keith, man. One of the most prominent hip-hop producers, music producers that we have seen in years. Sadly, he passed away last week. The cause of death is currently unknown at the time of this recording, man. But him passing away leaves a huge void in the hip-hop space, man, because he was the man behind countless, and I do mean countless, hits over the last 10 plus years. And I mean, he single-handedly shaped this new generation of hip-hop that we enjoy to this day. Had his hands on some of the biggest records of the last decade with artists such as Drake, Beyonce, Travis Scott, Cardi B, Sexy Red. The list literally goes on, man. And his passing, bro, not only was it unexpected, it impacted a lot of people. Not even, of course, in the mainstream hip hop space, but Nashville, Memphis, Tennessee as a whole, man, because he's from Memphis, but he lived in Nashville, and he had a major impact on a lot of people personally, just as much as he did professionally, myself included, man. One of my favorite story that I like to tell about my with Tay Keith, man, is super integral to my story as in my profession as a DJ entertainer. Fall of 2018, when I had to transfer to MTSU for a semester, I had to move back home for a little bit. That's when me and Juice was teaming up and hosting a lot of parties, DJing, hosting a lot of events all around the Nashville, Smyrna area, man. Getting our names out there and building up a reputation with the people, man. We was doing our thing. So when I transferred to MTSU, we kept that energy going, popping out to every event possible, networking, man, doing our thing, bro. And so I'll never forget, there was a fraternity, I think it was Kappa Sig, bro. They had this big giant barn that they would host these crazy parties at. And the barn would hold like 2,000-3,000 people, man. It was like literally would jam people in that mug, bro. And everyone would just rage out. So I'll never forget, bro. Juice calls me. He was like, man, this weekend, bro, we got a banger. I said, what do you mean? He says, bro, Kappa Sig with Tay Keith. I'm like, are you serious? Mind you, this is fall of 2018. Sicko Mode is going crazy. He's got records with Drake, Beyonce, like Key Glock, Block Boy JB is on fire. Tay Keith beats are literally everywhere. You cannot go to the club, listen to the radio, or go anywhere without hearing his iconic tag, Tay Keith, fuck these niggas up, bro. Tay Keith is everywhere. And at that time, fall 18, once he was finishing his senior year of college at MTSU, making all these big ass songs, still going to school, man, and DJing as well. So boom, he's telling me like, yes, he wants us to open with him, blah, 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 is going on this weekend. I'm like, damn, let's make it happen. So that same week, Complex had came to campus to interview Tay Keith. He gave Juice a shout out in the interview. I don't think it was included in the final cut, but showed Juice a whole bunch of love. And then I remember that same week, he came into my job. At the time, I was a cook at this spot called Jefferson's. Came in to get some food. I came out to dap him up. He said, what's up? Gave me his phone, said, talk to my nigga. I look at the phone, it's Ugly God on the phone, man. I'm not making this up, bro. This is all like true story, man. So that was crazy within itself. Fast forward to the day of the party. We get there to set everything up. We're super excited, man. We're chopping it up. Right before everybody walks in, he's like, all right, boom, we're going to have a good night. Only thing, don't play any of my music. You're like, damn. Mind you, this is Tay Keith. This nigga got the biggest songs in the world. Drake, Travis Scott, everything. You feel me? But it makes sense, though. He's a headliner DJ, which is the ultimate cheat code. Why not play? If you could play 2 hours of your own music, why not do that? Why not, man? So boom, we open up the party, man, rock our shit, we do our thing. Tay Keith jumps on with Meech, and they close it out, man. Hit a home run, bro. It was a crazy ass event from start to finish, man. And from that moment on, that put me and Juice on the map as DJ and MC, and Juice DJ'd a few more parties with him, man. And Tay Keith just continued to show mad love every time we seen him, bro. And not just, to me and Juice, but to so many people, bro. Tay Keith was a very nice and humble dude, bro. No matter how famous he had got, no matter, what big records he had, anytime you saw Tay Keith, man, he was going to give you a smile and a handshake, man. And he never went Hollywood, bro. Like I'm telling you, the most nicest, humble dude possible, man. And that's, and I'm not the only person with a story like that, man. He had no problem helping out anyone, you feel me? Like there's so many people with similar stories, bro, because he was such a nice and giving person, that he put a lot of people on, put a lot of people in position, and like I said, just an overall really nice guy, man. And it's so sad to see him go out so early, but it's been great to see how much of a lasting impact, how much of a positive impact he had on so many people, man. So that being said, rest in peace to Tay Keith. Your impact on music, hip hop music as a whole will not be forgotten, man. Will not be forgotten, bro. Like I said, he's been behind some of the biggest hits of the last decade, working with some of the biggest artists in the last decade. Like, for example, Sicko Mode with Drake and Travis Scott that got nominated for a Grammy. Before I Let Go with Beyonce. Literally all of Sexy Red's hits, man. Like, he literally for the last decade, man, every big hit, Tay Keith was there, or his influence was there, man. So he will definitely be missed, man. Rest in peace to Tay Keith, bro. Rest in peace to Tay Keith, man. Moving on. Tay K, not to be mistaken, Tay K. It's a lot of rumors going around about Tay K, man. A lot of rumors going around circulating that Tay K might be getting out of prison very, very soon. I'm going to say this again. There's a lot of rumors going around that Tay K might be getting out of prison very, very soon. Are they true? I don't think so. But his people are very adamant that his time in prison is coming to an end very soon. If you're not familiar, he is serving an 85-year prison sentence for 2 different murder cases. Why these niggas think he's getting out of jail, I have no idea. Now, his sister posted a video of her on the phone with his lawyer, and his lawyer was saying pretty much, yes, he's going to be getting out here in the near future. There was a tweet that came from his official Twitter account saying it's true. They dropped some new, air quotes, on new Tay K music and a video to accompany it, and with Tay K, more quotes around Tay K. And it's really just an AI cartoon. Do I think the music is real? No, I honestly do think it's AI generated, as is the video. Do I think Tay K is getting out of prison? Also, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, this nigga is serving 2 sentences for 2 murder cases. All right. There comes a point. There's nothing wrong with hoping your family member, hoping your loved one, does get out of prison for whatever depending on what they did. You feel me? But there's nothing wrong with having hope. That being said, we got to come to reality, man. We got to come down to reality. A lot of niggas in prison are where they supposed to be. All that, getting home soon, I'm coming home soon. You got to look at what they're in there for, and just be real. That nigga is not coming home no time soon. I think they said his projected release date. Hold on, let me look it up. Is like 2090 something. Hold on, let me look it up, because I think when he first got sentenced, I talked about just how long 80 years really and truly is. Hold on. So, rapper Tay K is currently not scheduled for an official prison release until August 8th, 2099, but he is eligible to be considered for parole as early as 2049. Either way it goes, that nigga is cooked, all right? They can make as many AI songs and videos as they want. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. And in the event that he does get out, I will be interested to see just exactly how that plays out. Will people respond to Tay K in the manner that we think they will? I mean, you got to think, all the music that we've heard of him, he made when he was 15, 16 years old. And it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I still bump Tay K to this day. But if he does get out of prison and he does get in the booth and makes music as now a 26-year-old man who spent the last 10 years of his life in prison, will it hit the same? Will it hit the same? You got to think, man. His voice probably didn't change. He's literally like, what will he have to talk about for real? He's been in prison for the last, I guess he could just tell stories about being in prison, but I don't know, man. What would that look like? What would a freshly released Tay K look like in today's landscape of hip hop? Will there be a place for him? Will people accept him with open arms? Will he pick up where he left off? Will he make millions of dollars? Or will he turn out like Bobby Shmurda or Fetty Wap, where everyone is super excited? Oh, Tay K's home, Tay K's home. Then the novelty begins to wear off after like a month or two. He waits a little bit too long to drop a first day out. Or if he does drop a first day out, it's not hitting like that. And everyone's like, I don't know, man. What would that look like? What would that look like? I am interested to see that. But I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen, man. I don't think it's going to happen. Either way it goes, prayers up to Tay K and his family and the victims, that the reason that he's in there. I don't think he's coming home no time soon. Moving on. What is coming home very soon, and that is GTA 6. Oh, I have been waiting for this moment. Everybody has been waiting for this moment for 13 years. GTA 6 is finally dropping this November, and the pre-sales just went live today at the time of this recording, man. And I am so excited, bro. I'm so excited, man. I think I've been talking about it for so long. I think I'm definitely going to start getting into the streaming, and we're trying my hand at the streaming. So by the time GTA 6 rolls around, I'm already got some skin in the game, and I can, go on live, streaming GTA 6, man. So be on the lookout for more information about the YSN Twitch channel coming soon, bro. But the pre-orders of GTA 6 finally dropped, and a lot of kerfuffle has been happening online about the price point, man. So if you ask me, the price ain't really that bad. The base price of GTA 6 is $80. That's the standard edition. The Ultimate Edition, however, is just $20 more at $100. Once again, compared to the prices of games from modern games now, that's very much on par with all the other game releases that's been coming out, man. The difference between the standard version and the Ultimate Edition is with the Ultimate Edition, you get access to some special shops, cars, weapons, tattoos, clothes, etc. And a lot of fans are angry about it because, once again, the price point, especially, I think you can't, when it comes to price and money, you're always going to have people that are upset. But the main thing that I think is really causing a lot of grief with the fan base is for the physical copy or the lack thereof. Okay, so Rockstar came out and initially said that the physical copy of the pre-sales will not contain a physical disc, but rather a code. So if you spend $100 on the physical Ultimate Edition, you literally will be getting a box with a code in it. And people have been pissed. And I don't blame them. Because this is just playing deeper into the overarching problem that's not just happening, with Rockstar, but with technology as a whole, and that is physical media is slowly being erased right before our eyes. Physical media is being erased right before our eyes, and this GTA 6 pre-sale drop is a prime example of that. Back in the day, when games, music, movies, any type of media came out, there was a tangible asset to it. A magazine, a book, a DVD, a VHS tape, a CD, a cassette, a record, a vinyl record, the actual video game that you can take the disc out, put it in the console. So if your console was to break, you still got the game. You could always go back and listen to that CD. You can always crack open that magazine. Like I got this PWI magazine, this vintage Chris Benoit PWI magazine I found at a retro store, man. Stuff like that is becoming very, very rare because physical media is being erased right before our eyes. And these companies are profiting off of it. They're forcing our hands. Literally, if you want to play GTA 6, you're going to have to drop at least $80. The least you can give us is a physical copy. Now, that being said, Rockstar did come out and say that they will be releasing the physical disc, I think 2 months after the official drop. I don't know why they would wait so long, but they did come out and rectify that. But the point still stands. $100 for a box with a code in it is a slap in the face. Honestly, I was very upset about that because I do have the digital version of the PS5. I was going to have to buy the code anyway, but I was also thinking about buying the physical copy as well, because if you're an OG GTA fan, you know that all the if you went and bought the old GTA games like Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 3, Vice City Stories, like all the old GTA games, if you bought the case, it came with a booklet, a poster with the cover art on the front and the actual map on the back of the layout of the game map on the back. You know, it came with some shit. When GTA 5 dropped, same thing. If you paid a little bit extra money, they sent you a t-shirt, a hat. GTA 4, same thing. I think with their exclusive bundle, you got a lockbox, a poster, a t-shirt. Like, you actually got actual stuff when you paid extra for the exclusive bundles, exclusive drops, man. You know, the premium versions, man. You actually got stuff. You feel me? Now you get the Ultimate Edition. You get a box with a code. Talk about a downgrade, man. Talk about a downgrade, bro. But I think while I can't acknowledge that Rockstar is definitely playing in our faces with that, a lot of people have been taking the belly aching way too far and saying that they're not going to play the game and Rockstar is just another greedy billion-dollar corporation, which is true to an extent, but they're taking it out on GTA fans, calling, if you get the GTA 6 pre-order, if you play GTA 6, you're a bootlicking, you're a bootlicker, and you're caping for $1 billion company, you're a corporate slave, blah, 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 blah. All these bullshit buzzwords to impose their moral superiority over people just because they had $80 to $100 to spend on a game that the entire world has been anticipating for 13 years. What the fuck do you want, a cookie? Because I'm not going to support Rockstar and their corporate greed. And if you do, you're what's wrong with America. I guess I am what's wrong with America, because guess what? Come November, I'm going to be playing GTA 6. And if that makes me a corporate slave, oh the fuck well. And all you wimping, bro, here's the thing, bro. I feel like a lot of stuff that we see on the internet, man, is creating a space of what's the word I'm looking for, man? Virtue signaling dorks, bro. Like, there's really no nice way I could put it, bro. But like, all these bitch ass niggas on the internet complaining, they find negativity and misery in literally every single thing, whether it's movies, TV, music, video games, goddamn, the weather. Like, it's always something wrong, and they're always trying to find ways to make people villains for enjoying things. And we see this is a prime example with all the people who are trying to boycott Rockstar and boycott GTA 6 just because it's $100. You had 13 years to save up $100. I don't care about the price point, nigga. I got a job. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, man? And if playing GTA 6 makes me a corporate slave, so be it. You could suck the back of my dick. I'm playing it anyway. You can take your moral high ground and write all your think pieces about all the implosion and of America and how we're all feeding into capitalism and defending the $1 billion company with the meme and shit, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm a GTA fan. I have been since I was a kid. I am excited to play GTA 6. Shoot me. I'm sorry. Either way it goes, GTA 6 has already cleared $3 billion in sales. The pre-order link just dropped today at midnight this morning. Already cleared $3 billion in sales. So as we can see with just the pre-orders, this is going to be the biggest game of all time. It's already one of the most expensive games ever created. It took them 13 years to do so. I'm super excited to play this game, man. And once I get the Switch off the ground, you can enjoy it with me. Man. So shout out to Rockstar. GTA 6, man. Super stoked for you, bro. Moving on. XXL finally revealed their 2026 freshman class. And I'm not going to lie. I like it. Now, granted, No one else does, but no one really. Every year when Double XL drops a freshman cover, people always complain about it. So that just comes with the territory, man. So let's dig through the Double XL Freshman cover, shall we? From top to bottom, man. Let's go. So of course they got 12 people as always. So they have this year, they got Chris Patrick, Belly Gang Kush, seen right here on YSN Radio. Make sure you go check out that interview. Slayer, not sure who that is, but congrats. Lareezy, again, not sure who that is, but congrats. Trim has been going crazy. She got the song I Want to Twerk on the Boat. Sounds exactly like Nicki Minaj. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But shout out to Trim. I think she's only 19 years old, man. So either way, whether she's a Nicki clone or not, she's still making it happen. Shout out to Trim. Trap Dicky, he's been making a lot of noise. I checked out his most recent project. It's pretty dope. Shout out to Trap Dicky. Next up, we got Babyface E. I fucks with Babyface E heavy. He's got I got a couple songs of his in my playlist that I listen to on the regular, man. His most recent project that he dropped, hold on, let me pull it up. He just dropped some new shit earlier this year. And that shit hits, bro. Shout out to my man Drexler, actually, my man Blue, because I do believe that he worked as his A&R at some point within like the last year or two, man. Shout out to my man Blue, bro, making it happen. But yes, so Babyface E dropped The Realist at the end of last year, and he got a song on there called Blackout that goes fucking crazy, man. But Babyface E's hard. If you don't know who that is, make sure you go check him out. Next up, we got Hurricane Wisdom. I've heard a lot of people fucking with Hurricane Wisdom, so I was not shocked to see him on the list. He's been making a lot of noise. YK Niece, once again, make sure you go check out that vlog. YK Niece has been making a whole lot of noise since she's jumped on the scene last summer with Pluto. That Whammy went bananas, man, and ever since, bro, she's been on a rocket to the moon, man. YK Niece is definitely here to stay, and as we can see, 2026 freshman. Shout out to YK Niece. Skrilla. Only song I know from Skrilla is the 6-7 shit. You know, good for him. Next up, we got So Camo. Not very familiar with him, but congrats. And their voter winner was Miles Minnick. Not familiar with Miles Minnick, but once again, congrats. You know, like, I'm getting older, so I know I'm not going to know a lot of people, be tapped in with everyone on the list. But, you know, especially with this new wave of rap coming in, I'm not entirely all the way tapped in because my ears are just getting a little bit more older, but just keeping it a buck. But I do think with the people that they picked on here, it makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of heavy hitters on here, if you ask me. But of course, if you go online, everyone swears every year every XXL freshman list is the worst thing that's ever happened, man. My only hope is that this year that they actually rap, that they actually participate in the freestyles. I know Belly Gang is going to kill it. Babyface E, I'm excited to see what he does. YKNE, same thing, man. It's a lot of people. I'm excited to hear what they do on the freestyles, man. Trap Dicky, I know he's going to do his thing too, so I'm really excited to see what the freestyles is going to be talking about. They got DJ Drama DJing the freshman cypher, man, so it's gonna be dope, bro. Either way it goes, I like this year's cover, man. I like this year's cover. No complaints from me. Shout out to all the 2026 XXL freshmen, man. But I also wonder, when the people who do complain about the XXL cover every single year, when you say, oh, L listed, it could have been better, or blah 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 blah, who should have been on it? If you don't agree with this 2026 XXL freshman list, who do you think should have been on the list? Who do you think should not have been on the list out of all the people that did make it this year, and why? I've always wondered that. People always come out every single year, oh, this year, this list is trash, blah, 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 blah. Who should have been on it then? Who do you think has been making a lot of noise that deserves to be a XXL freshman, man? And every year they always make these videos to say XXL is out of touch and they don't know the culture and they're not tapped in, blah, 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 blah. But every single year consistently, you can go and look at almost every single, some of the covers, I'm not going to lie, some of the covers, freshman classes have been some duds. but you can go through every single freshman cover and there's at least 2 or 3 people off every XXL freshman cover that are still making noise to this day. Most of them. I would say I'm not even going to say 2017 because Playboi Carti is one of the biggest artists in the game. But, there's not to say that they don't get it right all the time. You're not going to hit a home run every time you step to the plate, man. But I do think XXL does have a good track record of predicting who's going to be the next big thing. I mean, the 2016 cover is one of the most legendary covers in the whole history of the franchise, man. Everybody on that cover has impacted hip hop in some way, shape, or form and are still making noise to this day. G Herbo is one of the hottest rappers in the game still. Kodak, Uzi, Yachty are still making noise in some capacity, so I think that, like I said, they're not going to get it right every single time, but when people do come out and say, oh, this was the worst cover ever, who do you think should have been on it? Who do you think should have been on it, man? I'm really, really curious, bro. Really curious, man. But that being said, I do have a couple albums I want to talk about, man. I have been listening to. Shout out to Key Glock. Just dropped his new album, Project X. I think it was last week or the week before. And it's a dope project, man. Shout out to Glock, Paper Out, the whole gang, man. And it goes bananas. I know we're talking about Tay Keith. Tay Keith is all over this album, literally from top to bottom. The first song you hear is Tay Keith fuck these niggas up, bro. Some of my favorite songs in there: Face Down, Big Five, Dummy, Manny Fresh. The whole album goes bananas, man. The whole album goes bananas. So shout out to Key Glock, bro. Definitely did his thing, man. So and that's pretty much the only thing I've been bumping since we last met up, bro. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it on that note. If you made it this far, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been another episode of YSN Radio. Make sure you check out all the other episodes. The YK Niece vlog is going crazy. More interviews on the way. More vlogs on the way as well, man. We are getting busy this summer. And it also marks my 1-year anniversary living in Atlanta a week from today, man. So it's been a crazy year. Super crazy year, man. A lot has changed over the last year, man. I really do appreciate you guys for rocking with me throughout the entire journey, man. That being said, check out all the other episodes anywhere you get your podcasts from: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us Instagram and TikTok at YSN Radio. Check out the website, ysnradio.com. Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.